You'd think that a question as straightforward as what is intelligence would have a nice clear answer, but it's exactly questions like this that psychologists tussle over and debate year in, year out. So you did well on a non-verbal reasoning test. Does that mean you're intelligent? Or good at non-verbal reasoning? Or both? Boring slammed tests of intelligence in the 1920s, saying that intelligence had come to be simply whatever the test happened to measure, an academic version of the tail wagging the dog. But surely there must be some degree of consensus. After all, it's not as if intelligence is a new idea. We're going to look at 3 influential theories of intelligence, but for now, let's say that intelligence is generally used to describe someone's ability to learn and remember information, recognize concepts and their relations, and the ability to develop behaviours in response to learned information. It's not perfect, but it is a start. So let's turn to some theories of intelligence to flesh out our understanding of the concept. By and large, the main difference between theories of intelligence comes down to whether intelligence is considered to be a single general ability or whether it's instead divided into multiple specific abilities, each with its own measures. Spearman's two-factor theory is a good theory to consider at this point. Spearman said that intelligence tests, like IQ tests, are testing 2 things: the G factor for general abilities and the S factor, which is a specific factor to a particular test. So in line with Spearman's thinking, multiple different tests, all claiming to capture a person's intelligence, should have a high correlation if they're a manifestation of a single trait, intelligence. But if no single intelligence trait exists, we shouldn't see a correlation between a person's results in different tests. So which is it? Well, if only it was that clear cut. Research has shown that someone who performs well in one test, say vocabulary, is also likely to perform better than average on other tests, like maths, but the correlations are moderate at between 0.3 and 0.7. And this is something that Spearman points to in support of a general factor interacting with a specific factor. Both factors play their part. So there are 2 factors affecting intelligence. Not according to another theory by Sternberg. Sternberg's triarchic theory of intelligence calls out 3 aspects of intelligence. Componential intelligence is a person's ability to plan and execute tasks. Experiential intelligence is the ability to deal with new situations and learn from past experiences. And contextual intelligence reflects the adaptation, selection and shaping behaviours required to fit in with the world around us. Importantly, Sternberg's concept of contextual intelligence helps us move away from intelligence being bound to academic-style tests. It's not all about your IQ score. So there are 3 factors of intelligence. Well, not if you agree with Gardner and Gardner's multiple intelligences theory. The most inclusive of the 3 theories that we're looking at here, Gardner's multiple intelligences theory argues that there are 7 categories of intelligence: linguistic, musical, logical or mathematical, spatial, bodily or kinesthetic, intrapersonal and interpersonal intelligences. For example, a sports star who might not be so great at public speaking or maths is still able to plan and execute with great skill in their field of expertise, in a way that someone with high logical intelligence, such as an accountant, may not be able to. How about a musical genius who can create absolute magic through an orchestral arrangement but has no people skills? Still clearly extremely competent when it comes to musical ability. Gardner's theory reflects the old, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it'll live its whole life believing that it's stupid. The theory is also supported by neuropsychological evidence and helps move the concept of intelligence away from its culturally biased Western roots. But remember, a theory is just a theory, and so each of these theories can help us examine the concept of intelligence in its own way. But for me, it's Gardner's insight that has proved to be the most influential, and can arguably take some of the credit for opening the door to even more radical concepts, such as Daniel Goleman's emotional intelligence, which goes as far as to challenge the establishment's cognitive monopoly on intelligence entirely. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up to let other people know about it. Forward it on to a friend who might find it interesting too. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to Psychology Unlocked and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.